Hello, everybody. Hi, and welcome to Monday, and welcome to your new novel, The London Eye Mystery by Siobhan Dowd. Now, this is a great book. It's a real favourite of mine, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a little different from Running Wild, but there's also lots of similarities. So, without further ado, here is chapter 1, and look out in your purple mash for me reading the rest of the chapters. The London Eye Mystery. Chapter 1, A Giant Bicycle Wheel in the Sky. My favourite thing to do in London is to fly the eye. On a clear day, you can see for 25 miles in all directions because you are in the largest observation wheel ever built. You are sealed into one of 32 capsules with the strangers who are next to you in the queue, and they close the doors. The sound of the city is cut off. You begin to rise. The capsules are made of glass and steel and are hung from the rim of the wheel. As the wheels turn, the capsules use the force of gravity to stay upright. It takes 30 minutes to go a full circle. From the top of the ride, Kat says London looks like a toy town and the cars on the road far below look like abacus beads going left and right and stopping and starting. I think London looks like London. And the cars like cars, only smaller. The best thing to see from up there is the River Thames. You can see how it loops and curves, but when you're on the ground, you think it's just straight. The next best thing to look at is the spout and the metallic houses on the eye itself. You are looking at the only cantilevered structure of its kind on Earth. It's designed like a giant bicycle wheel in the sky, supported by a massive A-frame. It's also interesting to watch the capsules on either side of yours. You see strangers looking out just like you. The capsule that is higher than you becomes lower, and the capsule that is lower becomes higher. You have to shut your eyes because it makes you feel strange feeling go up your esophagus. You are glad the movement is smooth and slow. And then your capsule goes lower. And you are sad because you do not want the ride to end. You would like to go round one more time, but it's not allowed. So you get out feeling like an astronaut coming down from space, a little lighter than you were before. We took Salem to the eye because he'd never been up before. A stranger came up to us in the queue offering us a ticket. We took it and we gave it to Salem. We shouldn't have done that, but we did. He went up on his own at 11:32 on the 24th of May and was due to come down at 12:12 the same day. He turned and waved to Kat and me as he boarded, but you couldn't see his face, just his shadow. They sealed him in with 20 other people whom he didn't know. Kat and I tracked Salem's capsule as it made its orbit. When it reached the highest point, we both said, "Now!" at the same time, and Kat laughed and I joined in. That's how we knew we'd been tracking the right one. We saw the people bunch up as the capsule came back down, facing northeast towards the automatic camera for the souvenir photograph. They were just dark bits of jackets, legs, dresses, and sleeves. Then the capsule landed. The doors opened and the passengers came out in twos and threes. They walked off in different directions. Their faces were smiling. Their paths probably never crossed again. But Salem wasn't among them. We waited for the next capsule, and the next one, and the next one after that. He still didn't appear. Somewhere, somehow, in the 30 minutes of riding the eye in his sealed capsule, he had vanished off the face of the earth. This is how having a funny brain that runs on a different operating system from other people's helped me figure out what had happened. So I hope you enjoyed that first chapter. The mystery begins. Maybe you've been on the London Eye. Eva has. I have. Maybe a few of you have at home. Now check your timetable and see what your task is. Bye.